Okay, this is the next video. I get a lot of messages or texts like, what do I do for this? So last night I got a little tag on how do we get this baby out. So preface, I don't have children. I would like children. I'll leave that up to the powers that be. But I have done a prenatal yoga teacher training. It is in my scope of practice as a Chinese medicine practitioner. We do OBGYN stuff. I have helped descend babies. I have helped turn breech babies. I have induced labor. And body talk, you can really like access the consciousness of an unborn child. So we've done that. So yeah, I've been in births. I've been in home births. I've been in hospital births. Here's my little take on helping baby down. So we talked before about blood and qi. Blood is yin and qi is yang, and they have to move, right? And they have the uninhibited flow is movement. Now, when baby comes into picture, if it's time for birth, you want to descend blood and qi, and you want to move blood and qi. So there are a lot of acupressure points that are contraindicated during pregnancy because they move too much blood and qi, because you don't want to do all that. I have a story about not moving blood and qi on a pregnant lady, and it involves singing to their butt. We could talk about that later. But okay, so basically in prenatal yoga, you learn you want to by like doing horse stance like this or up against the wall until your legs are like weak. What you're doing is making your muscles work, which brings a lot of blood to your legs, blood and qi. So you're going to breathe, okay? So that's one thing, and you can do that intermittently every 10 minutes or so. Do it for like a minute, and that's going to bring that down. Another thing is this like pelvic tilt you can do that just is kind of like, hey baby, get in place. Get in place there. And you can go back and forth. Just this like really nice gentle rocking. Ina May Gaskin, she is like one of the best modern midwives, or like kind of like, I don't know, she's like a name in midwifery. She says what got the baby in is what's going to get the baby out. And so that refers to sexy time. So dimming the lights, putting on music, getting low, like getting your partner to arouse you, because that's going to soften and relax the cervix and help you open. Visualizations are also very powerful. Our mind actually can't tell the difference between our imagination and what's really happening. So if you can imagine yourself relaxing, but you want to put yourself in that state, and remember, where the qi goes, the blood follows. So qi is oxygen. So you're going to breathe into your womb, breathe into your cervix. Imagine it opening. Another thing that you can do to help get baby out is really relax your mouth, because your vagina and your mouth are like opposite sides, and this nether region, or actually it's not a nether region at all, your woman parts, your vagina will mirror the relaxation of your mouth. So if you're like baby's it's not gonna open easily anyway, so you want to be relaxed, okay? So if you're in a hospital, ask them to turn off the lights. Tell them to leave you alone for a while. They'll keep coming in, unless you request like silence and stillness. It's much easier in a home birth to like actually have a natural birth, because like the process, you let it happen, you know? And that's another thing. Babies come when they're damn well ready. Like, you can't rush it, you know? If you have a well-trained midwife with you, they will know if there's something wrong, which really only happens statistically in about 5% of pregnancies that need medical interventions. I was one of them. I was born by C-section, and my mom thanks the scalpel every day for that, which is totally great, and it's only necessary about 5% of the time. So another thing you can do is massage all of the pregnancy points, that contraindicated in pregnancy points rather. And those are points that move a lot of blood and descend qi. So one of them is gallbladder 20, it's up here. You rub that and it'll be like, whew, descend the qi. There's another one, it's called spleen 6 on yin jiao. So here's your medial malleolus, your ankle. You can put your hand right up above it and it should be right where your hand ends. And then you can like massage it against the bone. It's usually pretty sensitive because that is the meeting point of the liver, spleen, and kidney meridians, which are all really, really functional in blood building, blood cleaning, etc. Blood, and pregnancy is a blood thing. You need to move that blood, get the baby out. Here, large intestine 4, Union Valley, Hagu, that one is a lot of blood moving, and its sister point is right like in the same place except on the feet. So right in between here, liver 3, and you move that. And then on the like butt, and then all the way down because there's meridians and they have to move down. And sometimes baby needs to be reminded to go down. Sometimes baby's sassy and they're like, I know which way to go, I just ain't ready yet. So then you respect that and you rock and you put on some like boom, 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 and get down. Okay? Good luck getting those babies out.